Okay, good day everyone. For this week, our topic or our discussion will focus on geometry. So, for this week, up until the pre-finals ng mga discussions, lain ang inyong mga topics compare sa non-bridge na section. So, let's start with the geometry nga discussion. We have the word geometry comes from two Greek words. We have geo and metron, meaning it is earth measurement or earth measuring. So geometry is a visual study of shapes, sizes, patterns, and positions. It includes all cultures through at least one of the five strands of human activities. So geometry could be used on the following categories. First, we have building and structures, which is related greatly on the civil engineering. We have it is used in buildings, repairing a house, laying out a garden, or making a kite. Also, geometry is used in the field of machines and motions, which is related more in engineering field. It is using a pry bar, riding a bike, sewing a board, or swinging. Also, geometry is used in navigating or stargazing. Geometry, as a visual study of shape, size, patterns, and position, is also used in art patterns. It is used in design, symmetries, and representation. Also, it is used in measurements. This is really related in the field of engineering. So for the topics, we have to study about points, lines, and planes. Let's start with points, lines, and planes, or the PLPs. They are considered to be three undefined terms. So we can give descriptions of these three terms. You can also use these terms to help us write definitions of other terms such as segment or ray. So let's proceed. Why are these called undefined nga mga parameters? So it is because they can only be defined circularly, which means in terms of each other or in terms of themselves. So mas mentionedihan mo sila if you are going to describe it or define it based on themselves. So we have points. Let's start with points. A point is usually represented by a dot on a piece of paper, a pinhole, and a tip of a sharp needle. It is so small that it can never be measured because it has no dimensions at all. So, maybe kung nakakita niyo sa mga drawing, medyo gina-elaborate lang siya, ginapadagko ang points. But generally, dot lang siya or gamay-gamay lang a part that is a point. Shows location and it is named by using one capital letter kung mag-name ka ng point. Also, collinear points and non-collinear points. So we have, based on the name of balanta na siya. So A, B, C are collinear points. So tungod nga, isa lang sila ka-line. So, on the other hand, we have non-collinear yung mga points. So kung hindi sila straighted or wala di sila in the same line. They are not lying on the same line. So, for example, we have isang a figure. So, examples sa mga collinear points are stated here. We have the points A, B, L, and K. S, M, K is also in collinear nga are sila sa same nga line. Q, M. So, it could also be possible ang D or ang B is also collinear with Q and M. So what is collinear with D and letter D is point A or point S. So they are collinear. How about if we have non-collinear nga mga points? So A nida basta wala siya nagalay and the same nga line that will be non-collinear points. Next, we have lines. So, hindi magid kinahanglan gid lang nga i-discuss kid ang mga amo ni kid this is basic for geometry nga klase, but because nga ara siya sa aton nga course outline, we need to tackle on this. So I'm presenting the concepts here, gamay lang nga problem solving, and you can do your review, you can do your research kung ano pang ibang mga problems related to points, lines, and planes. So a line is always straight and travels forever into two definite directions. A line may be represented by the edge of a ruler or a piece of stretched thread. It has no width, but it has length, which is infinite. So the opposite arrow indicates that it extends indefinitely in opposite direction. Lines can be named in two ways. So we have, it could be named by 2 points. Hence, 2 points determine a line. For example, pwede nga line AB, line BA, line AC, line CA. So, basta may ara ka nga sang duwa ka points nga situated or within a line. But also, line can be named with lowercase letters or a single lowercase letter. For example, bisan may ara ka pa da line, may ara ka pa da points A, B, kag C, pero gusto mo siya i-name as line M, so dapat sulat mo na ang line M in a single lowercase letter. So, classification sa mga lines, you have parallel lines. There are two or more lines beside each other that never intersect. Also, we have perpendicular lines, lines that intersect at square corners. So, they are perpendicular ng mga lines. So, next, we have planes. A plane is often represented by a flat surface. These plane surfaces are used to connect any two or more points on a straight line. The walls of the classroom, the top of the table, the surface of the chalkboards are example of a plane. A plane has no thickness and edges. It has only length and width. So take note of this one. So in naming, it is named by three distinct points which are not collinear. For example, we have plane BDC. Basta tatlo ka points nga ra sa aton plane. So it can also be named using Greek alphabet. For example, ibutang mo da kung ano nga Greek alphabet. For example, some problem related to planes, points, and lines. In the diagram, we have line segment PR, which is approximately equal to line segment RT. S is the midpoint of RT. QR is equal to 4. ST is equal to 5. Then you are asked to find the value of RS, find the value of RT, PR, and PQ. So if S is the midpoint of RT, then the length of RS is the same as the length of segment ST. So since same sila sang length, so PR or RT, since S is the midpoint of RT, then the length of RS is the same as the length of ST. So since ang aton nga S is our midpoint, so ang ari nga line halin sa R pakadto sa S should be equal sa length with S and T. So RS is equal to ST, then ST is equal to 5. So that means nga ang imong RS is also equal to 5. So next, the length of segment RT is the sum of two segment RS and ST. So ginapangitaan natin isang RT. So we have to add lang sang value sang RS kag sang ST. So 5 plus 5 is equal to 10. One. The problem tells us that the length of the line segment PR is equal to the length of the line segment RT. So, from solving, we know that RT is equal to 10. So, ang ginapapangita sa atong subong is PR. Since same ang length ng PR kag RT, automatic na PR is equal to 10. So the problem tells us that the length of line segment QR, no, subong ang ginapangita as PQ. The problem tells us that the length of line segment QR is 4. Since ang QR mo is 4, PR mo is equal to 10. So automatic PQ na dahil minus mo lang 10 minus 4, that will be equal to 6. So, isa lang to na sa simple nga mga problem nga nga ara nga pwede ma-encounter naton using the points, planes, and lines. So, I will be sending lang sang PDF nga may mga different examples na may nga nagagamit ng points, lines, and planes. You can also do your research for other mga examples and take note also with, or do a review on some of the topics about lines. So, stay safe lang everyone. Thank you, Gid. God bless. And please study lang sang ipasa ko nga PDF. Thank you.